You are back with Get Connected. Mike Agarbo here with John Beeler, broadcasting from our home studios. Well, it's been a challenging time over the past few weeks for many of us. I know myself included. I get a little stressed out sometimes, a little anxious about what the future holds for us. Obviously, talking to friends and family, very helpful. If you've got pets as well, they can relieve a lot of stress. I've got two little dogs, Maeve and Rosie, and they are a never-ending source of joy and comfort. But, what if you do need extra help? Well, we want to talk with some folks from a company here in Canada that are helping Canadians in that regard. They're called Open Farm Pet. We have on the line right now one of the co-founders. Her name is Jackqueline Prehogan. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
You self-describe yourself as a crazy dog lady as well.
I am absolutely a crazy dog lady. I am mom to 3 pugs. Recently also mom to a little human as well. And yeah, my whole life, my number one passion has been animals. And I always knew I wanted to build my life, my career around them. So very fortunate to do what I do and just, make things for dogs every single day.
Well, you're actually helping Canadians by offering some free counseling through a service. Before we get there, tell us a little bit about Open Farm Pet.
Sure. So we are a family business and we're headquartered here in Toronto. And basically our mission is to produce very premium foods for pets using exceptional ingredients that are ethically sourced and also completely traceable. So we offer kind of a different level of transparency. But for me and my husband, my brother-in-law, who are the founders of the business, we view it as more than just a business. It's a platform for us to have a positive impact. And the 3 areas that we focus on are farm animal welfare, the environment, and also having a positive impact on our communities.
So you sell your products through pet stores and online as well?
Yep, correct. We have an amazing network of independent pet stores throughout the US and Canada, and also on our site, openfarmpet.com.
How are you finding business or doing business right now through this pandemic? Obviously, people still have to feed their pets.
Yeah, well, that's just it. People still need to feed their pets. And if anything, we're seeing rates of pet adoption and fostering going up. Obviously a big change for us is the way that people are buying food is shifting because, many pet stores are absolutely open, but a lot of people are also going to curbside delivery and local delivery from their pet stores. And luckily pet stores are an essential service, which of course they are because they're taking care of our little furry loved ones. So we're just working with our stores to get our food to pet parents, and our stores are doing a phenomenal job of offering, really safe options for people to get what they need and keep their pets nourished.
So one of the reasons I wanted to bring you on the program is you are offering Canadians that are struggling right now some free counseling services through a service.
We are. So, I think right now, obviously people are really leaning on their pets for support, which is fantastic. Our pets have an amazingly positive impact on, our mental health and well-being. But in very difficult times, like we're obviously going through right now, a lot of people may need more, they may need someone to talk to and more support. And, being aware of this, that's how we came up with this idea to partner with an online counseling service called BetterHelp. And basically what we can do through this partnership is offer free virtual counseling with a licensed therapist to absolutely anyone that needs it in Canada or the US without them ever having to leave their home. It's very simple. All you have to do is visit openfarmpet.com/BetterHelp to learn more and then get matched with a therapist.
How did you come up with this idea?
I look around at even my own, bubble. I think we're all a little bit in our own bubbles right now, in our homes, in our networks. And, even within my network, looking at friends, family, colleagues, we are not getting that human contact that we're used to, that we crave. We're social animals, right? And I think that no matter how you slice it, that has an impact on us. And at the end of the day, we're very big proponents of mental health and how important it is to take care of that, each and every one of us. And we were just inspired by, the opportunity to hopefully have an impact. And we felt there was something we could do. And so we did it.
So how do people take advantage of this?
Yep. So it's very simple. Simply go to our site, which is openfarmpet.com/BetterHelp. And there's a bunch of information there with next steps. It's super simple. You get paired with a licensed therapist, set up an appointment, and off you go. And it's completely free.
I really love talking to business owners right now because, it's interesting to see how many of them are adapting to the challenges we're facing right now. Do you have any advice for business owners right now to maybe expand their community or help their community out, their customers?
Yeah, that is such a great question. We actually, recently finished a project where we were putting together kind of this toolkit for our independent retailers to just offer kind of ideas and creative ways to evolve their businesses to kind of adapt to this new environment. And I think that there really is a lot that you can do. But as a business, if you're not, for example, as a retail store, you're not having that physical contact with your customers, you need to really think outside the box. Well, how can I still do the things that are important for me, such as, showing my product offering and building customer loyalty and running promotions in a virtual environment? And there are a lot of ways to do that. How can I, serve my customer in a way that they are comfortable, whether that's curbside pickup or that's local delivery. So, certainly I've seen in our businesses and, we're seeing it in our retail partners, everyone has had to act really, really fast to evolve and kind of change, the way that they interact with their customers and of course with each other, with teams and within teams. To take a lot of that online and still offer that great, product or service that makes you who you are as a business, but in a way where the customer is safe and comfortable.
It is interesting. And I got to be honest, I worry for some of these small businesses right now because during these types of times, inevitably they have to push more of their business online. And I don't know if a lot of them really have, robust or built out e-commerce websites or a good plan behind that. And I kind of worry about some of the big guys, like the Amazons and Walmarts of the world. I mean, they've got it down pat. Will they wipe them out, in the long run now?
Yeah. And look, I think what's really amazing and what I've seen a ton of is like people want to support local businesses. They don't want to just buy from Amazon and from Walmart. So there's been this amazing kind of rally around these businesses and people saying, we want to support you. We want to buy from you in a way that works for us. And there's also a lot of tools out there. One example in our industry, there's actually this platform called eTail Pet. And it's specifically for independent pet stores, and it helps them to essentially get online and serve through pickup and local delivery. It's very fast and easy, and that's one particular resource, at least for our channel. I know, for example, Shopify is doing like free trials right now, and they say you can set up a site, I think, in as little as 7 days. There are resources and tools out there. It does require absolutely acting fast. We're all kind of getting outside of our comfort zone a little bit in terms of having to do things that maybe we haven't done before. And so, like I said, I think the good news is people want to absolutely support these stores. They want to buy from them. I think the more that stores can utilize the resources that are out there to make, ordering easy through an online platform, through click and collect, through text, through, their site, through Instagram, and really make themselves accessible. That will be kind of the best way that businesses can evolve rapidly right now to serve the customer.
So you're basically saying for these small businesses, really get in touch with your local customers and community to be successful and thrive.
I always say that when we run into roadblocks in business, they often create like these new opportunities because you need to push yourself to find these new creative solutions, Like I said, work outside your comfort zone, and you kind of overcome these obstacles. And then, so suddenly, when things hopefully go back to more normal, suddenly these stores will be hopefully a lot more accessible to their customers. They've kind of overcome this. They've figured this out. They're now taking orders in, 6 ways instead of 2 ways. And they've had to really go above and beyond exactly to engage with their communities, and to, drive that customer loyalty. And so they've done a lot of good things in this time that will carry them forward and create a great basis going forward as well.
I think sorry,
go John.
I was going to say, I think one of the interesting things that you touched on there was this quick pivot that everyone's been forced to do in getting up to speed and online with products and services they haven't had to deal with because they had a retail storefront. And one of the things I thought about, and I don't know if this is just a crazy idea, but we use like Uber Eats and Skip the Dishes for our own food. Why couldn't we use that for pet food and stuff like that as well?
You might just gotten $1 million idea there, my friend.
I think so.
Yeah, absolutely. For sure. And I think that especially with pets, people, like, pets are part of our family, right? And like I say, it's been amazing. We've been hearing stories about like animal shelters being emptied, literally emptied, because people are at home, they have time, they're fostering, they're adopting. And so, more than ever, people are like at home, like showering their pets with love. They're really not looking to kind of reduce the quality of their food or anything like that. And there've been kind of a bunch of surveys that show people actually, for example, buy their pets gifts before them. Like, they really put their pets first as a very valued member of their family. And I think that absolutely they're going to continue to look for ways to access great products, whether it be food or other products for their pets. And, I think, great new ideas and ways to get them those products will be welcome and will probably be very well received by pet parents.
Talking with Jackqueline Prehogan. She is one of the founders behind openfarmpet.com, a great website that has all sorts of different types of pet foods for your little furry loved ones. And they also have a great distribution network of local pet stores that sell their products as well. And you can find out where those are. They're also offering free online virtual health services, or what would you call it? A virtual health service?
It's online. It's online counseling, and it's basically free virtual therapy with a licensed therapist. It's for the human, not the dog. But it's accessible to anyone across Canada and the US without ever having to leave your house.
Well, we appreciate you helping us out, and thanks for joining us on the show today.
My absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.